Jag känner inte dem. Jag känner inte dem för 5 öre.
Ja, vadå? Göra vadå? Då skulle du fråga någon, eller vadå? Om de vill vara med?
Ja. Jag känner inte
Oh.
dem.
Is the mic activated? Okay. So, anytime. I was hoping for a commentator on this run, but unfortunately I don't have anyone here with wave race experience today, so I'll have to manage. 3, 2, 1, damn. That's good enough. Hard to commentate on this game, really.
You're about 7 seconds ahead.
Remote control.
You did it! You finished first and got to move on.
It's a decent start, not bad at all. I'm aiming for like 111 or 110 here on this level.
3, 2, 1, go!
God damn. Not getting the max power start. But I got 4 lights there out of 5, so it's not too bad. Holy shit, that was close. I kind of don't want to fall, loses a lot of time, so.
Okay, nice. Okay, maximum power. Final lap, keep it up. You're about 7 seconds ahead. Don't miss anymore. Oh, good. Okay, okay. Maximum power.
Small shortcut.
You did it!
I lost like 1.5 seconds there.
You finished first and got to move on to the next.
So this run is, the world record is only 13 minutes and 10 seconds, so, and I expect to be close because this game is low RNG.
3, 2, 1, go! Wow, you left everybody behind. You're still first. You're about 6 seconds ahead.
A bit wide there.
Keep it up.
Damn.
You're about 11 seconds ahead.
Damn. I was left hanging twice from the watercraft, so if you fall off though, that loses a lot more, like 7 seconds. Those were like a little less than a second each.
Who's gonna win? 3, 2, 1, go! You left everyone behind. Keep the pace. You're about 7 seconds ahead. You're about 9 seconds ahead.
Well, sub 120. On a world record pace, I would want like a 118.5 there, or lower, or a very low 118.
To the net.
Welcome to
Have a good race. 3, 2, 1, go! Look, everybody is behind you. Move on up and get 'em. Keep the pace. You're about 4 seconds ahead. Final lap. Keep it up. You're about 7 seconds ahead. Oh!
Pretty good.
You did it!
Actually, that might be a little bit faster than what I had on the world record
You
run.
finished first and got
This
moved on to
the world record
net.
on this game can probably still be improved by 5 seconds at least.
Let's have a wild time. 3, 2, 1, go! Look, everybody is behind you. Let's go first. You're about 9 seconds ahead. Final lap. Keep it up.
that's good. I made a few mistakes in the early levels, so I doubt this is
You finished
world
first
record
and
pace,
got
even with
move on to
the
the
most
next.
insane ending I could ever have. I try to be as fast as possible in these two final levels.
Who's
Though.
gonna win? 3, 2, 1. Look, everybody is behind you. No problem. Okay. Maximum power. You're still first. You're about 13 seconds ahead. No big deal.
Damn.
Don't miss any more.
That was unnecessary to miss that one.
Maximum power.
Damn.
You're about 19 seconds ahead. One chance good. Nice. Maximum power.
That was a bit risky there.
Oh, you did it.
It's still a good run for a marathon.
Welcome to Southern.
It's definitely gonna beat 13:30 that I had on the bonus stream at ESA,
3,
unless I fuck up really bad.
1. Wow, you left everybody behind. No big deal. You're about 14 seconds ahead. Okay. Nice. Maximum power.
All right. Time.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah. That's
You
I'm happy with that.
finished first and got 7 points.
Sub 13:20 is always nice. It's usually what I have on races actually. Thank you. Happy birthday FHR, by the way. It said HB FHR. That's for Firehawk Rise. It's his birthday. He's a top 3 wave race player from Japan actually.
stupid microphone.
Just don't pay attention, I guess. Just don't pay attention, I guess.
All this, boys.
Firstly, yeah. What's that?
Oh wait. Okay.
Super Mario 64, right?
Yeah.
So we've seen 70 star yesterday, and today we're gonna see the full game, 120 stars. Did you just tweet?
I didn't tweet the one, I tweeted. You know what's up? I tweeted to a tweeter.
Okay. First glitch, Lakitu skip.
Yeah, he
No
did
problem.
it.
Nobody wants to talk to this guy. You didn't Dragon route?
Coming up is the bomb clip.
If you throw away a bomb, you can you get some backwards momentum and you can clip through tiny walls.
Yeah.
We will see that later again.
So we're going to one fortress now, and we'll be seeing every single star collected here, unlike Bob on Battlefield.
You got a mic as well.
What?
You got a mic as well.
Yeah, I got a mic. Bob on Battlefield will be revisited because he doesn't have the wing cap yet, which requires 10 stars to
Okay,
activate.
Noisy's going for cannonless. It's pretty
he
easy
gonna
these
get it?
days with the new setup, but you know, anything can happen.
Can't fail it.
Oh,
And
okay,
yeah.
you got it.
Used to be a big problem, but thankfully now it makes runs a lot easier to get done.
Nervous? Are you nervous? Noisy's not nervous, boys.
I just don't care.
Noisy doesn't care, boys. I'm stopping. Oh,
Damn. This is the oldest trick. Basically, he wants to hold neutral midair and do a wall kick and land in the cage, skipping an owl, and he got it the second try.
did you ever accidentally save and quit?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah, a lot of times, alright. People still do it.
So this is the 100 coin star, and most of the stages you pick up the red coins along the way, just because they also count up towards your coins. There's a few exceptions throughout the run, but yeah, there's a few routes for this level as well. This isn't the fastest route, right? But it's a lot safer to go for.
This game feels
Video bombing.
So there actually is a reason for the order of the stars in this stage. You don't want to go for the top of the tower, just because when you go for the worm, that's the worm king or whatever it's called, the tower will spawn for the rest of the stars, and because of lag, it won't be worth it.
Is this mic even on? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I already have a mic. Is this on? I think so. Yeah? I'm sorry, dude.
There's
They
just not a
gave
lot
me
of
one.
feedback. So now every star besides these two on top of the fortress is done. So these are the final two done in the run. At least for this stage, of course. Doing like a, ground pound can clip you through him, saving a little bit of time.
Ooh. You have like 1 frame to do another input there, where you can dive. It doesn't save time, does it? Oh yeah, okay, it saves the frame. And 1 frame is like 1/30th of a second. Yeah, but it's important, you know.
And that's every star in Worm's Fortress. Are you going to JRB now? Okay. All right.
Go. That's distracting.
All right, peach slide boys. I say boys, wait. Oh, okay, never mind.
Fence bit? Oh, nice.
Yeah, slightly faster slipping on the
Wait, I've
fence
never
just
seen this
because he
route.
recovers faster on the ground.
Are you going to JRB next? Okay.
And he made it in time for the Shigiro cycle. Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Noisy
a very
scared
tough
of Dark
stage
World,
in the run
but
just
it's over.
because slight mistakes will cause your death, and a death in this stage is costly. Switch to Hori?
Switch to Hori now, yeah.
Does Mario came actually cause less lag from the explosion there?
Yeah, but I did that.
Oh. Alright. Yeah. This is a
broke
Japanese
his
only
neck.
glitch, right? Yeah, and
Is that a
Mario's
Japanese
face
only?
gets stuck. Now we're going to JRB.
It's a really slow stage
Oh
early
yeah,
on.
we're first gonna go to this bonus level right here. The secret star. Pretty straightforward.
After JRB, we'll have some epic fast stages. Are you doing CCM late?
No, I'm doing it after JRB.
So we're like asking Noisy about which route he's taking all the time because there's a bunch of
Have
different.
you seen this one before?
Well, I didn't either. I guess it's just because he wanted to get Dark World out of the way. But yeah, there's a bunch of different routes for 120 at least, depending on like what you feel safest doing first. There are a few like differences between them in like very few seconds, but all round it doesn't matter too much which route you take, as long as it's not like a terrible route.
If you're wondering why Noisy's using weird camera angles at some places, like already starting, this is some lag reduction. If you look at the boat, or in the whole stage in general, there's a lot of stuff that has to load and that makes the game lag. But if you avoid looking at it, it won't load.
Yeah, here's Bo Clip coming up.
Beautiful.
Skip waiting for the eel to go out of the boat. And he didn't get hit either, so he has good health for this.
Will he get the slide ground pound? Ooh, no problem.
Yoink. Hey.
I'm having up the easy shit.
Yeah, I'm commentating. But I'll be
Wait,
off in
I
like
can't
one
do
and a
that.
half hour. I'll be off in 1.5 hours probably. But yo,
The timer stopped. What the fuck?
the timer stopped on.
You stopped the timer,
stream.
guys.
You're fucking kidding me, right? Did they seriously stop the timer?
They accidentally paused it, it seems like.
How far are we into the run?
This is like 3 minutes ahead of that.
I think the timer is at
Oh, it was
correct
just,
time.
It was just off screen.
Yeah, it was off screen, so it should be good what it is now. Thankfully. This is pretty interesting. Usually you need a metal cap for this, but because of the swim speed, if you do perfect timing, you can just swim down into the stream and just get it immediately. A lot of noise in the background.
It's a party.
Yeah, cheering for Noisy in the background, probably, maybe. Just like One Fortress, this is the 100 coins, and we'll also be grabbing the red coins in this route. Again, not a stage where not going for the red coins is worth it. Definitely, because how many coins are there in total? 104 on this
104
stage?
coins in
Yeah,
Jarabi.
so you can only miss like, you can't miss a blue coin. You can only miss a few others. And you don't want to go for the Goombas.
There are 3 Goombas and
Yeah.
101 coins laying around. So he already missed one, I think. He already missed one, so if he doesn't want to kill a Goomba, he has to get every coin now.
And killing your Goombas are very slow.
If you miss a blue coin, it's over.
People on the stream, the category is wrong, it's 120 stars. It's supposed to be 120 stars.
No, it's 120. If it would be 70 star, he wouldn't be in JRB.
Yeah, Canalist in this stage is very hard and not really worth going for. So I don't even know if it saves time. So you talk to the Bob-on buddy, I think it's called, on the way in 100 coins, just so you don't have to go to him later.
star of JRB?
Yeah.
What's next? LLL? I don't know. Oh yeah, right, you said that. CCM is next.
Yeah, this star can actually be like
But
pretty
CCM
trolling.
is free.
So we'll see what happens, but usually it should go pretty straightforward. Yeah, just grab the eel's tail as it's going out. And that's the end of JRB.
Oh yeah, no. Peach slide, boys.
Yeah.
I call 12.9.
I call it 12.7.
Oh, what? Nah, Noisy can't do that. He's nervous.
Oh. 13. Aw.
I got one more chance later.
Yeah,
let
he
me
gets
down.
another chance to redeem himself because you have to revisit the slide. Mario Cam immediately makes you not get lag from the ceiling.
All right, now we're seeing a text skip, hopefully.
Yeah.
If he activates the switch before and grabs the star before hitting the ground, you can skip the text box, and it still gives you the cap. We will do that. We will do that another time later.
Movement.
Oh, wall kicks will work.
So we'll see like a pretty cool trick kind of coming up right now where you wall kick from a backflip. It can be pretty tricky, but it's also a lot cooler than the regular way. And we are in Cool Mountain.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. This is one of the stages where red coins isn't done along with the regular 100 coin star, just because you need to go into the slide to get enough coins, and you want to grab the penguin star in there as well. So the red coins are done individually.
Not bad.
Instead of just doing the entire slide, you can just kind of fall all the way down, skip all of it.
And the moonwalk. We gotta do the slide once again with a penguin race. And you would have to do it 3 times if you would do 100 coins together with red coins. So this level combines the 100 coins with a penguin race,
Yeah,
which is pretty tricky.
that's the only reason red coins isn't worth it with it also.
Yeah, it's not worth it to do the slide 3 times.
But this also means that the slide can be pretty hard because usually you don't want to grab more coins than necessary. So if you miss too many coins on the slide, it can be brutal. You'll have to do the slide again. about it anyways. You can skip grabbing the tree if your pixels are good.
Is Noisy going for the backup red coin, or is he confident enough to skip it?
I don't think he is. We'll see though.
Oh, he's
Nope.
not going for it, boys.
Which means he can only miss 1 coin in total on this slide.
He has to get every coin now but 1.
It's not as tricky as it seems, but if you, for instance, just fail a single jump at the end of like the start of the slide, that's just like the end of that.
Getting pushed by the penguin is pretty good there.
Looks like it'll be okay though.
Yeah, he should be fine.
It's hard to miss coins at this point, at least enough.
He missed the coin, boys!
Oh no! Oh, he got the rest.
He's
that's,
fine, he's fine.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, it's
say
worth
boys
it to
wake
miss
up.
1 coin on purpose just because the star spawns closer to the end of the slide. Didn't miss it today. I want to stand on this side because you just spawn in the star immediately.
We have to build a snowman now. Shoutouts to my boy, Snowman. SM64.
Shoutouts to Snowman, is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Are you saying shoutouts to Snowman?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey Snowman, what's up? Yeah, you have to kind of follow a path down here for the snowball to follow you. If you couldn't read Japanese.
Oh, the backflip. Where was the backflip? The backflip is slower? Yeah. Oh, alright, I didn't know that.
Hardest part of the room?
Basement. Oh, Noisy's nervous now. Oh, you manage cap first or? No?
It's after the base.
This way. Oh!
It doesn't really matter though if he just grabs it now. Because he's going to
got it.
SSL anyways.
He's struggling.
But the movement though.
The movement.
I got stuck on the wall.
SSL is personally my least favorite.
Yeah, it's
We're
a
seeing
really cool stage.
another variation of the bomb clip we saw on the first level.
Here's going for pillarless.
Yeah, it's called Pillarless.
And he gets it first right.
Really, that was really good.
This is another case. Can we get a, I
Okay.
don't know, whatever. This is another case of the bob-omb clip
it's a really hard
used in bob-omb Battlefield. Except this time you do a glitch where it never explodes as long as you're not like walking on ground.
Oh, okay.
So you just use it all the way over there and clip through the pyramid, and it saves time over going to the pillars.
Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
Yeah, you're doing topless. Go for
You're
it.
doing topless. Noisy shirtless confirmed. Oh,
Oh,
he
dang.
missed it, boy.
With a good wall kick there, you can skip doing this part, and also like doing the bob clip again. I guess would be the other fastest way to do it, because he needs to go find fight against a pair of hands. Pretty straightforward boss fight. Just punch back and forth. we're going for, is this red coins, I guess? Yeah. This is, again, a stage where you don't do red coins along with the 100 coin star, just because you need to go into the pyramid to have enough, and there are no red coins in the pyramid.
Who wants to give me? Okay, how do I do that?
What?
No problem.
Okay, random hug from tech guy to Chris. I didn't hear what they were talking about, but it was probably something with bromance. I don't know what was going on.
I don't know. The chat wanted to hug.
Okay, well, sure. You got it, chat.
We gotta do what the chat wants, right? I'm just hearing. They want to see you shirtless.
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. I got the voice chat.
Yeah, sure.
Imagine Twitch voice chat. That would be such a mess.
Here he's going for the talon bird thing. You do a long jump onto the fly guy and just get it midair immediately. It's a slightly faster way, but it's not really RTA friendly, except in IOs, of course. Would you say 100 coins on this stage is one of the harder 100 coin stages? No, this is one of the easier. Okay.
No, he's just being really confident there.
Yeah, there's a lot of RNG because a lot of the enemies drop coins, and usually enemies dropping coins means it drops in a random direction. Also, that's a glitch double jump you do on the wall there, just to get your triple jump faster. Getting the box to immediately explode. And he also has to get on top of the pillars because he needs to go into the pyramid after this. And he got them all. So this is a star where you need to grab all these 5 coins in order to trigger like a secret star, kind of, I guess. And Noisy is playing on the Japanese version, which means that he will be standing still after he grabs the final coin, because sometimes a glitch will occur that will cause the game to crash once you exit the stage. And it doesn't occur that often if you never move after. Okay, he didn't crash, thankfully. Yeah.
Why?
This is also a nice reason. Yeah.
If you move right after you get the last point, you get
Yeah. This is one of the reasons why the American version of the game is much preferable in a speedrun of 120 stars. Just because you don't have to worry about the game crashing there. And Noisy having exactly enough coins that he doesn't need to kill Goombas at the end. Just like planned.
One of the fastest stars in the whole game. You should go to...
Oh, because of... Wait, what? Why?
Yeah, you're fine.
Does it really matter?
34?
Oh, for the...
I never do SSL first.
What do you mean 34 for? What?
Stars. Is it enough? Like,
Oh.
34, 8,
Oh, that point.
42, Nips 43, Toad 45, Toad and Vanish Cap 45. that correct?
This is the hardest 100.
Yeah, yeah, it's a really cool 100 coins, but it has like a bunch of really tough things. For instance, he has to do a BLJ on an elevator later, which requires a good angle and good mashing to get it instantly. Also, just this area in general is really, really tough to get perfect. That was really good.
Most players say this is the hardest star in the game.
Yeah, and this coin here, sometimes, like, does it drop down depending on if you're close to the eye or not?
Oh, he pressed
Damn,
C.
that is very annoying. Wow.
You need both?
Oh, is he going back up there to get the red coin that's hidden in this box? Missed it.
Oh,
Wow.
Now he has to just jump into it.
This is also one of the
He will also
reasons
take fall
it's
damage.
one of the harder coins, red coin stars, is because there's a bunch of things that can go wrong in this room. I was going into the Hazy Maze Cave itself for some coins, and then he will do the BLJ on the elevator right after that. And he got like a spin around there, so his angle was perfect for going straight like over to the next area.
All right, here it comes.
Okay, so let's hope he gets this. This is really tough. And he got instant. Nice. That's really good.
Sadly, there is not much of an audience.
People aren't really
Noisy
feeling
deserves
the hype.
definitely more. That was a really good trick.
Yeah. Besides the red coin, that was very good.
Yeah, that took a bit long for the
Yeah,
audience to realize. that
Yeah,
you
it took a while for the stream to like catch up. And that's the end of that star. Those two stars, thankfully.
All right, here we going for a box jump.
Yeah, this is the box jump here.
If you hold forward too much there, you will die.
Yeah, there's a few like, what do you call them?
The death zone.
Yeah, death zones. It's like a void zone or something. If you touch them, you will immediately die. They put them around, I guess, so people couldn't abuse it, but people do it anyways.
Right, we're
He's doing it again,
twice.
yeah. Because he needs to go for the vanish cap.
Metal cap.
Oh yeah, metal cap, yeah. Vanish cap is after this stage, right?
All right, we don't actually need to get the
LLL
switch.
first,
We just
yeah.
need the star.
Sorry.
If Noisy is fast enough, we don't need the switch.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
But he can do it, man.
There's no stars in this game that actually require the metal cap besides this one, which actually doesn't even require it.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
Oh, nice. It's really fast, but not blinkless. Still good. Skipping, having to go back up and the switch. That's a good amount of time. All right.
Nice clip.
You can like clip through the, like there's no wall detection there, or there's no wall in general, so you can clip through there if you have a good enough speed. Skips a little bit of a small elevator ride and a bit more. And here abusing the fact that you can go up like underneath a wall, so it triple jumps the wall, kicks into the star.
You say you can fall up?
What?
You say you can fall up?
Well, you abuse the wall to clip through it by wall kicking up there. You don't fall up, you jump up. I don't know if I said fall up. This star looks really hard. Oh, it don't. Damn. I was gonna say it wasn't hard, but Noisy choked it. But yeah, basically you just do camera right, and you can pretty much just triple jump and wall kick, and you'll make it up there. But Noisy missed the wall kick, so he'll have to try again.
I'm trying to go too fast because I play Smash.
Yeah, he's too fast for this game, is what I mean.
He's too
His
fast.
brain thinks too fast. There we go.
Was that a firstie? When we're talking about firsties, that means the first frame wall kick. And
Yeah.
that gives you a lot of speed.
There's 4 frames for the wall kick, and the first one gives you like no dust or whatever you want to call it, so it gives like instant speed back. And I think the 4th one gives like less speed than the 2nd and 3rd. Is that correct? Yeah. So the 4th one is like really slow. Oh, and he got trolled by the boulders, but he managed to react in time. Those boulders falling down is completely RNG. Sometimes it's on the right side instead.
I'd rather be in the D-hole right now.
What?
At this event.
I want to see the concert.
You can hear it from here though.
But it's
There's music in the background if the people on stream can't hear it, even though I presume they can. That was something. You're usually doing like a triple jump wall kick to go over the wall and land on the switch.
You don't need the metal cap.
And he got it instantly. Does it depend on like how far you fall down from your jump or something?
how high the wall kick is.
Yeah, how high the wall kick is.
Ain't nobody got time for metal cap.
There's a backup, thankfully, where you can just like jump at the end of it and just like make it anyways. But of course that loses time, and we don't want that.
Go. Oh, I mean,
You can sit down. Yeah. So now we're going into Lethal Lava Land. And after Lethal Lava Land, the second myths will spawn, and he'll try to get that. It's really hard in the Japanese version, so we'll see what happens then.
Oh, he's confident. Oh!
Damn, that was really close.
Yeah,
But he got it.
was,
The boy Noisy making it
movement.
like a man.
he can do it, man.
And again, this is actually one of the stages where red coins, actually they are all grabbed besides one because you don't want to see the cutscene. But
Yeah, you're grabbing 7 red coins
yeah,
for 100 coins, but you're combining it with someone else.
yeah.
Something else.
So you don't grab the red coin star along with the 100 coin because again, you need to go inside of a
Yeah,
different
you can't
place.
do that. It's
Yeah.
impossible.
Well, you can do it, I guess.
Are there 100 coins outside of the volcano?
Yeah. Oh, goodbye.
I'll see ya.
Have a good trip home and everything. But yeah, I guess there might actually be 100 coins outside, but it's just not worth going for because a lot of it is like blue coins and stuff.
Oh yeah, killing bullies.
Yeah, stuff like that. So like the red coin star is skipped for that. It's not worth it. Going safe there, but it's not that much slower. So
I think that's here. He looks really fun.
Looks like a
you mean the microwave?
the microwave. Looks like a microwave.
There's like a giant TV, like not a giant TV, but like a massive back-end TV to the left of the TV he's playing on right now. And I think he wants to rather play on that, but there's nothing to do about that. Going for the big bully over here. Let's see if Moise bullies out here. Oh damn, he's getting bullied. He's getting bullied
wrecked,
hard.
dude.
And he didn't even go out. All right. Here you do like a ground pound immediately, and because of the falling animation from that, it just like falls in the lava immediately. The fastest entry to this stage is actually doing, I don't know what it's called, but you press C and then B while moving forward, and you do like a ground slide thing on your ass.
It's a slide kick.
Yeah, slide kick, whatever it's called. Going for the big bully. So it's time for the final 2 stars in here, the 100 coins. Pretty interesting 100 coin route. This is probably one of my favorite to watch because of like the eye and everything and going inside the volcano. It's pretty risky doing this 100 coin route, but it's pretty cool. If you break the shell, it loses a lot of time. And also hitting a bully loses all your speed, so you want to avoid that if possible. Nice. Grabbing the final coin, and there's 20 coins in the volcano, so this is perfect.
I think there's 21 in the volcano.
Oh yeah, because the bully. Yeah,
and the
true.
bully. You're lying.
Okay, there's a few more coins, but they're not worth even trying to grab. And Noisy
you wanna
playing
enter
with
with
fire,
80,
but he got it. Yeah, there's actually 22, but like one of the bullies is nearly impossible to get the
There's
coin
one
from.
behind the stars, so there's 23.
Oh really? There's one behind the star?
2 behind the star.
What? I actually never noticed that.
Whatever, man.
I was right. I want to point that out. But yeah, now he's gonna grab Mips and go for the Vanish Cap star outside of the
man,
castle.
Vanish Cap.
So hopefully he doesn't miss the Mips. It's harder in the Japanese version. Nice! Congratulations. That is really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah. If you miss that, it's just like a lot of chasing around for that little bunny, and it's just really like what is it, Benny Hill, the song. So yeah. Now going outside.
Is that the official name?
Benny Hill song? I don't know. It's like a Benny Hill theme. Yeah, that's what it's called. From like a movie, I guess, or his movies in general. I don't know. That's kind of unimportant though. Let's go for the Vanish Cap.
All right, that's one of the coolest stages. I don't know.
Chris, we need Cosmo to go and we are Cyclone.
Nah,
Yeah. But that could be awesome.
Cosmo can hear us. He could stream Cyclamming.
That could be funny though. Oh, damn. This is annoying. Thankfully, you don't go as far out as, for instance, if you fail the like cloud stage, but it's still really annoying. Again, Noisy pointing out that he's too fast for this game. That's better. And if possible, he'll do a text tip just like in the winning cap stage. So we'll see what happens. Looking good, yeah.
Cyclamming!
This is the sweet.
There's no one
limit.
hyping up it.
Chris,
Huh?
sweet limit.
Sweet Lammick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Where's his crown?
Because he's Swedish.
Are you sure you wanted to be at that concert? It's like more.
I wish there was some more.
That sounds like a
hype
giant,
audience.
like PlayStation 2 controller just shaking.
What?
Like it sounds like a giant PlayStation 2 controller shaking. Like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, going to BBH. Ooh. Didn't fall down, thankfully. Bonking there is You can't fall down, right? Yeah. So it was lucky that he didn't fall down. Or skills. It was skills. All right. That eye can sometimes like randomly shoot at you.
Depends on the movement.
Yeah, it depends on your movement. But luckily it didn't.
Is the Japanese version so 2 text boxes?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you text skip if you get out of the door first? I think, right?
It's impossible with Japanese.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Japanese can't skip that text. Oh, reverse. Order. Not bad.
Here we go. Just a little detail, but he does Mario Cam zoom out and then presses right all the time to like reduce because the castle takes up a lot of memory or whatever.
Fire outside.
Oh, it's the fire? I always thought it was the castle. Thank you for that, actually. Oh, got
What?
controlled by
I've
the
never
blue
seen that
coin.
before.
Here he will try to activate the switch and then get the boom while the coins on the edge there are still ticking, just to save going back for it. They don't last that long, but you can easily make it if you don't mess up the boom or the RNG.
Another
Sometimes
level
it does-
where you don't do
does
red
come out.
coins with 100 coins.
Yeah, there's too many coins in the
Basement.
the merry-go-round for
Factory.
it to be worth it. Yeah,
Or 25 coins
yeah
down here.
25. I think I heard they come out faster if you look at the boo on the thing. Is that correct?
Yeah, the boss is coming out earlier.
Yeah.
If you look at it. Oh,
damn.
if you ground pound below the star, you can actually hit him. I can't speak Swedish. Alright.
Okay, someone just spoke
What did you
Swedish
say?
and Chris is German.
Oh, okay, it wasn't Swedish. Okay. that was pretty
Did anyone understand what they said?
Was it not Danish?
I don't know what it was. Like, he mumbled something, they said, oh, nice that you're playing Mario, and then he left.
Can the chat tell us what language it was?
If they heard it.
If they heard it, yeah.
I think it was Swedish though, it wasn't Danish.
I think he was drunk, let's know.
Yeah, I smelled alcohol as well.
Oh, it was alcoholish.
You're not allowed to drink.
Yeah,
Are
it
you allowed
was
to be
alcohol
drunk?
then,
I guess not, but still.
because that's not allowed. People would never do that.
You want to go to the concert if it's still going after this?
I'm playing Sunshine after.
Yeah. Can I couch?
You can couch if you want.
Yes! Double couch. I'm stealing this show. Yeah, that piano always scared me as a kid. I don't know about you. But yeah, is it a tough run?
Just want to go to the D hall and listen to music.
I thought you wanted to play Smash. That's a dilemma, right?
Smash and music.
Skipping like the book room, really easy. I didn't think that through very well, so.
The book room?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
like I haven't seen the book room in like 2 years. It's like the room with book. It's not even this.
There's
no checkout.
Technically correct, but
Like it's just bookcases with book. It's not library. There's no like library woman telling you to shut down, shut off, shut up. I can't speak English.
I didn't say anything, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm just saying.
It's a room with books in it. The eye, right? Oh boy.
It's okay, Noisy. You'll be there soon.
I won't be able to play any. Everyone's
Now time for the giant eyeball, and then it's on to Diadox 100 coins. Wow, didn't take damage. Pretty cool. Was that the like the set thing you do kind of on the stairs? Like where it glitches a little bit down?
It was a cool accident.
No, I slowed down on purpose because I thought I was going to hit the rope.
Oh, okay. So DDD 100, one of the hardest stars in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, for casuals, it's probably not that hard with the poles, but we're doing it in the first mission, and there are no poles for the red
Yeah, you have
coins.
to use the submarine and be clever with it, I guess you could say. And it requires a lot of skill, especially that triple jump dive thing you have to do.
Also, this is one of the harder parts as well. Getting the coin rings quickly without having to swim around much. Really good.
It's kind of lucky you get pulled by the whirlpool though. It makes it easier to grab the outer ones.
He can miss one here, but he got everything.
Yeah. How many coins are actually in this stage? Like 108 or something?
I have no idea.
There's 5 coins like at the exit for the sub, I know that. But
You can miss that one.
yeah, I can't miss that one though.
Why? Oh yeah. And the lag. The submarine is lagging a lot.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the red coins there. So now comes probably the toughest part, right?
The triple jump dive.
Yeah, and he also needs to get on top of the submarine here first, which actually can be tricky. There we go. But this is the harder part. And he makes it. Nice. Nice. You actually can make it if you like dive immediately. You have to postpone it just like a few frames, just to be sure you get over there.
Is this the slowest star in the game?
Oh,
the rainbow.
Yeah,
ride.
Rainbow Ride 100.
yeah, Rainbow Ride 100. 100 is the slowest. I think the DDD 100 is sub 2 minutes and the Ring Ride 100 is sub 2:20.
They're pretty close though. Both very long starts. Isn't this chess pattern repeated throughout the entire game? Like it's always the same pattern?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like you open them in the same order all the times, all the 3 times, like in the ship and the, like, it isn't? Oh, really? I thought
They're completely different orders. What do you mean?
I just thought they were in the same order. Like I remembered that's the same order. I never go to JRB. I can't remember that. Oh yeah, and you do Mario Camp double click there, like reduces lag from the water when you fall down. Just a few frames. What? Oh yeah, the whirlpool lags it off. Well, it's part of the water. The whirlpool is water.
Why are you still doing lag reduction?
The sub is there.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
It still lags if the sub isn't there. It's not.
Ooh, the ledge grab. I forgot he didn't get that yet. Okay, we're doing fire seat first.
I think it.
To save
yeah,
like half a second. I don't know.
it's like the same time really.
You do DDD in one go, but it lags too much, so you want to get this out of the way.
It's only because of lag. All right.
So there's quite a few different cycles you can make here. So far, Nox is doing a good job. For is it called early Ellies? You can make a first cycle.
He's on a really good pace for the
Yeah.
best possible cycle. And he
makes it up there.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
really good.
That's the fastest cycle you can make.
And a bully died somewhere.
Never forget.
The ledge grab was still very, very good.
Wait, that was planned? The ledge grab was planned? All right.
Oh,
I wasn't fast enough.
Oh my god, dude! Don't scare me.
yeah, doing the backup jumps. But still a very solid fire seat. Yeah,
That was pretty good.
it's better to like make some small mistakes at the end than at the start of the stage. Just like the first Bowser fight, except with the ladder. Not much to say. They're gonna do the glitch again. I was thinking about the head glitch though, but yeah.
The key lags.
The manta rings can be like a bit sketchy every now and then, but thankfully it didn't go wrong.
All right, like in JRB, there is another Jetstream star where you usually need the metal cap for.
Yeah.
But same as in JRB, you can just swim through it.
It works the
Makes
same
easy.
way, except that you have to go through 5 rings for the stars to spawn.
Yeah.
So if done correctly, you can get them in one go and get the
He
star.
could get it right now.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's a bit difficult because when the cutscene ends, he has to get into his A bashing.
Okay, barely. Nearly got pushed out. What?
When the cutscene is over, he has to get into his rhythm again.
Yeah, it's really hard to time
That's
just
pretty hard
because
to
it's hard to tell like when it stops. But thankfully, you can like miss like a swim or two and still make it.
Wait, what stage are we missing? Oh, Bomb on Battlefield.
Yeah,
I was confused.
but you do need the vanish cap though, because you can't get the star without it.
I mean,
And of course,
you
the
could
big cool
BLJ to it.
Yeah, if anyone has seen the task, you know.
No.
that
You have to do. I don't think they BLJ.
No,
they actually
just do
first frame
wall kicks after speeding off of the submarine with the like.
That's
slide or
humanly not
whatever.
possible though.
No.
12.9.
Yeah, I'm still holding on to a 12.7. If we get another third team, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's not a 12.7, dude.
That was good though. He didn't get a good enough bounce. Oh, damn. It wasn't the third
My
team that was
boy,
on
dude.
staying. Now we're returning here, just to pick up all the rest of the 6 stars that we didn't get first time, I guess. Now we have the wing cap Noisy has, so he can do everything. Wasn't a small lag reduction found for that recently?
Yeah, but it gives you the movement at the end, so you need to land right under the star.
Alright, so it's not really worth it going for. Yeah. But I guess it's only like a 2-frame save anyways or something. Yeah.
Oh, the slot, the race. I'm going with 18.6.
20.4?
What?
Yeah,
You don't
never
believe?
know. What up, Noisy?
Oh, fuck, dude. It's over.
It's over.
Yeah, it's not an 18.
No, but I'm betting for the 20.4. Oh, damn, that was close though. I'm pretty sure Noisy postponed it on purpose there.
It doesn't even matter. How much time did you lose actually because of that? A second?
Yeah, it
Whatever,
starts to
probably.
run really fast, so maybe a little bit less than a second is probably right.
69 stars.
I wonder if you complete in 5 seconds just to start wall kicking up there just to get up.
Explain why I'm down here.
Oh yeah, of course. If you beat the Koopa race, he will speed up. So in the whole time we have to wait for the Koopa to finish the race, we can do useful stuff like opening the
Yeah, the cannon.
We need that later,
Yeah,
and we can still make it in time.
beating him twice. Well, technically it doesn't beat him twice because you can't use cannons the first time around, can you?
You can.
time for 100 coins. This is
I hate this one.
a very RNG dependent 100 coins as well. And oh wow. Depending on how many coins
Tell
you
this
have,
box who's the boss, dude.
depending on how many coins you have after like the wind cap in the sky, you'll have to kill a certain amount of Goombas. But it all depends on RNG pretty much, and a little bit of execution, of course.
How do you do such a long jump?
Change my camera angle so I get a lot of speed. Also, if you jump with your wing cap and hold A, you like hover.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Angle change on the double jump, but didn't get in the cannon.
Oh, you turn around.
Yeah, 56 is way too low. Just going back, boys. Yeah, the wing cap would have run out. 61 is
61 is
tough, yeah. 63 is probably the best you would have, I guess.
64.
64,
You don't have to get any extras.
If I hold A now, I'm gonna hover.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Which also means you can't take fall damage, right? Oh.
Oh nice, getting an
Yeah,
extra.
that was pretty okay, Goomba RNG.
They jump in all directions, so he could skip one. Go for the double stars point. Oh dude, go for it.
You need really good RNG.
Yeah, if you get the good RNG, do it.
I've never done it.
Noisy. Red coin and then yellow coin. You had it, man. You had it.
No, because it was gonna go
I
away.
need 4 more coins.
Yeah, but
And
you
before
would
they
have
go,
had it. It was like good. Noisy.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked. Unless, of course, he like skipped the coins there, because
Yeah. Jump
then
over
the
it.
RNG would have been different.
Jump over the star, over the coins. This is not optimized enough. Oh shit.
This is what upstairs was supposed to be then. Yeah, upstairs time is usually what people use as like a comparison to how good the run is, because of the different kind of routes. But every run syncs up when it goes upstairs. Gonna try and get them all in one shot here. Nice. You're trying for the first frame jump thing, right? Yeah, roll out.
Always. First frame rollout.
Yeah. Didn't get it.
Almost.
If you do first frame, you'll just like keep your speed and just fly straight into the star.
Alright, this is called sky jump. We just saw that actually. He's doing it twice, and second time he wants to land right under the box. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
110 out of 5. Little wall clip incoming.
Yeah.
Saves maybe a second or two.
So here there's two different 100 coin routes. One gets the red coin star with it, and the other one is slightly slower, but it's more consistent, and that's the one Noisy will be doing. where you get the secrets instead. Do you know how much time the other route saves over this?
4 seconds.
What? How much? 6 seconds.
If you got a
Okay.
really good route, this is like 9, I think.
All right.
That's really hard. So like 6 to 9.
6 seconds.
Okay. Tack.
You actually know him?
What's thank you in Swedish?
Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh, thankfully you didn't throw him in the wrong direction. That ain't Falco.
Grab him.
Oh, he's losing.
Is this like a live X special right here?
Not even 3 times.
It's also kind of laggy up here if you look out towards the area, so not a nice spot to choke, even though it wasn't looking that far out. Now Mario's drowning. So if people don't know, depending on how high you jump into this painting, it gives a different water level. So depending on which star he's going for, he will be going for a different water level.
Yeah, I never knew that as a kid.
No, me neither. Skipping the elevator. A few wall kicks.
I've never done a one thing and then no reset. Because I always felt like,
It still has potential, though.
Should I answer it? Okay.
my classmate.
Oh yeah, it was some Swedish guy.
He's just like, hello. Moise's getting a call from his friend. Are you
You
not?
want to play? I can call him.
Not taking his time to talk with his friends.
I hope he calls again.
So here he raises the water level a bit, just because it's faster to get up here. Because he's gonna go for the star on top of the city or whatever it's called. I can't remember the English names. Again, raises the water level even higher with a jump there, just because he needs to go into the city, like below the water.
Personally, my favorite stage for speedruns, wet driver.
I hate this stage.
Really?
I mean, in 120, going here is pretty cool, I think, but the rest of the stage is pretty annoying.
No, I love this. What's your favorite stage? HMC.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff in HMC.
The real time? Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh,
no.
29, 60, 26. 21, 26. Oh, he's calling again. Hello? Hey, Noisy is busy right now. No, Noisy's busy. He's playing video games. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. You should watch twitch.tv/Ludendi and watch him make mistakes live. Oh yeah, he's live now again, dude. Just come on. All right, but
Well, he missed one of the secrets, so he has to go for it again.
I got this, man. You should call him back. I don't know. You just call him back. That's what he said. Oh, that's what he said, dude. Oh, the teleport!
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you ledge grab, too far to the right, you will teleport.
I didn't even I forgot there was a teleport there until you mentioned it. It's so long since I've seen anyone actually do that. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can change camera in the middle of this, after you pick a star, so you can just aim it for going straight. Yeah. This is the 100 coin star. And also, on the mention of things we didn't know as kids, I never realized that the big Goombas, you have to ground pound them to get the blue coins.
Yeah, I don't think I did that.
But yeah, you need to ground pound them, which means that if he messes up a ground pound, he has to grab backup points. And we'll see if he gets the triple down here. Doesn't seem like
triple?
Yeah.
I've never seen a triple before.
Triple is slower.
Oh really?
Once you get super good RNG.
Oh, because the coin spread. Yeah. Can they never be immediately? Is it impossible or is it just very, very rare?
But it's super rare.
Yeah. And hopefully this doesn't go wrong. He needs to kill these guys at the same time. And yeah, there was one
really
coin that went down, but I guess you have enough, right?
Yeah, there's a backup coin.
Yeah, that's the 2 coins up here.
Just takes a second. Yeah. Oh, where's the Goomba?
That Goomba is trying to walk off the ledge apparently. Didn't go too bad. This still mess up, of course. Oh no!
I just was about to say it, man. I'm sorry. One of the scariest places.
I know.
Hello, CP Kaka apparently.
It happened to.
I remember this happened to CP,
Yeah, that is a very, very unfortunate place to die because obviously
I can remember.
this stage is really long for 100 coins. It's not the longest, but it takes a while and there's
That's
some
one
RNG
of the
for it.
worst spots to die.
Yeah. Again, Morrissey going too fast.
I mean, besides the Vanish Cap death and this one, I don't see any big mistakes Noisy made at all.
Well, he got a 13.0 on slide.
That's pretty tough, dude.
Okay, the fly guy didn't start spewing out fire, thankfully. So because he missed one on the plank, he still needed to get another backup point. Oh, has to grab another Goomba down here.
There's a
This is just the most painful.
that triple, dude.
Yeah,
He's getting. Yeah, you have enough. You have enough. You just got 3 Goombas.
there's a coin up there though, isn't there? Wait, it's gone now. There's the backup.
Oh, you got dodged that one? Noisy. Right. There's a backup to get in.
Yeah, nice.
That was a match. This is so scary, man. Can you pop out the chat and make it big?
Okay, this time, thankfully, it didn't go wrong in here. But that was sadly a lot of time he lost.
Just pop it out.
Unless he wants to watch the stream himself now.
I mean, you can watch it here without delay.
Yeah. But I want delay, I'm used to it.
Yeah. No, you're not joking. You must be joking. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was really bad.
Simply told it was cheeky pace.
It doesn't matter how many
Noisy
mistakes
is not
you make.
amused.
We still love you, Noisy. No? Thank you.
So is this CP's wiggler?
Someone has to pick this. Someone should just link it. Sleepy, when are you cutting your hair?
I'm not cutting my hair. Are you gonna attempt what Fussiness did yesterday?
Oh, go. Yeah, I think he bumped into it and then bounced off, right?
He went over that fence at least. Is it Kuba the second race now? Yeah. Guess the time. I can't remember what time
Kuba
should we
race?
get. What is the range of time?
Like 19.
Okay, it's 16.3 then.
Nah, he can't do that. I'm going with 18.6 again.
That didn't work last time for you, did it?
Oh, that he's actually really fast. Oh, the struggle.
Damn. I was closer than you though. Again, that's what matters. Or kind of. And the swag kick. What?
Shout out to Michael Jackson by Noisy. For the moonwalk.
Are you gonna go for breathless when you are in here?
I don't know.
You want to explain mountain clip?
He did it!
Yeah, you want it. All right.
Yeah, that clip is, the invisible wall. The clip is basically just done by having enough speed and then kind of holding right and pressing B so you do a dive. That's enough to clip through the wall there because it's like 2 planes like touching each other kind of. So yeah, it's pretty easy, but it's obviously still possible to mess up. What's the time difference between doing a dive and like a jump dive there? Is it the same or is there a difference? There's like one Falco. Yeah, people for some reason never watched this before. This is done a lot in this level. But yeah, it zips you up to the water above you. That's just how the physics work.
All right, monkey glitch.
Going for the Donkey Kong Jr. thing, the little monkey. By like landing there, it doesn't trigger the escape. So when you ground pound here, he will just
get teleported down. It's so weird.
It's pretty cool actually.
Who figured this out?
CB Kaka, this is Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64, you know? No shots fired or anything? This is going for the 100 coins now, which does do the red coins, but he's gonna take a slide anyways. The perfect slide is where you end with 99 coins, because picking up the star on the slide makes you, I don't know, can you actually make it? I think you can over the jump, but it's not worth it in terms of time. Like at the end of the slide, if you pick up the star there, you can't because like the Mario turns around thing. Oh. So he will pick up a bob-omb coin after he's on the slide. He's a small glitch, really cool.
Nice, he's doing it, yeah. That gives you infinite speed,
yeah,
pretty much. But he cancels it. If you're not canceling it before the left turn, you will go through the wall.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Hampern for getting a first frame wall kick and without seeing the walls here at ESA. That was really cool. Yeah, apparently this part isn't loaded immediately. We found out that at ESA as well. So you can't just like clip down here. Yeah, 99 coins, perfect. And
yeah, you want to have 99 coins.
Yeah.
If you grab the last coin as the 100, you can't make it over the last gap. So we're just kicking this.
RNG was good also. Sometimes the coin just like flies off immediately. And also this ending can actually be tricky because there's invisible walls. So people go around here to make sure they don't hit it. Now it's time for the box jump.
No, you gotta do it.
Noisy thinking he's dead, but he wasn't. So
yeah, we were talking about how is the intended way to get there, and it's
the intended way is really funny. There's a bob-omb body. Like between, like at the first monkey you meet.
Yeah, it's so hard to
find. Like there's a bob-omb body, which opens like a cannon below the mushroom pod.
You need to take a teleport to the cannon and then shoot yourself.
I did it as a kid by like riding a breeze down there. I think I found out actually how to do it somehow. Like, but I don't remember where the teleport is. It's like somewhere.
I don't remember where it is either.
But yeah, this is actually like makes more sense than the original way to do it, kind of. Yeah, going into Snowman's Land, which is the final stage before Tippy, or upstairs, whatever you want to call it. Tip top of the tower.
It's okay, there's a backup step. Or just in the igloo. That works.
Yeah.
We entered this twice.
So Noisy doing a backup strat because he didn't get the triple jump up to the Snowman's head, which, like, just go in and grab the vanish cap and get the star. Pretty straightforward.
We have backups everywhere.
There's thankfully a lot of places you can go if you mess it up there.
Yeah, in most levels the order of stars doesn't matter at all.
Oh, the bonk. You can wall kick if that happens, right?
That's a really easy strat to do.
Yeah, that's the backup for missing the Snowman's head. So, are you doing 100 coins now? Yeah. Let's see how. Oh wow.
Yeah, he hit him a tiny bit too early there. All right, I didn't expect that either. Choi. Choi dive.
Oh wow, that is RNG at its finest right there. Spreading more than you need to spread butter on bread.
Camera and the igloo is perfect.
Using the wall to get a little more speed. This RNG has been so bad that he needs to pick up the extra coins from the snowman here. No? You do that on the normal run? Alright. I usually don't see people do that.
Now there's the tippy top.
The big bully, first frozen bully.
Yeah, you're right, man.
pretty. This is probably like, if you know what to do, it's the easiest start in the game. You just dive and he's dead.
It's not bad easy. It's pretty easy.
I can't really think of an easier start. Maybe the triple jump like at the start of the stage, but even that is like harder.
The triple jump at the start is not easy.
Yeah, you can fail it. That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna fail it, yeah.
I'm talking about the ice person thing. But yeah, now time for tipping.
The wing cap stage.
Yeah.
One of the worst spots to die too, if not the worst.
Yeah, well, of course, but still.
Yeah.
It's still a very annoying place to die.
If you fall down here, you're not dying, but you will land in front of the castle and you have to go all the way to the top
Yeah.
again.
So by the way, why do you, is it because of the TikTok clock that you do this stage before the others? Yeah.
Preference?
Yeah, because you don't have to wait for the clock as much.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it's like frames of difference.
To toe? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you grab the toe. It's definitely how you grab him up. We don't want to grab the pole, but grab the coin.
Ah.
Dang it. A bit too high.
It's not too bad.
I'm just saying stuff here.
It's only like
It's only
3 seconds.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It's not that bad. Might actually be fast now. So now it's time for TikTok clock. I guess you're starting 100 coins? Yeah. This is a very tricky star, double star, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully Noisy does a really good job here.
That camera
Oh my
changed.
god.
Oh god. All right. Jesus.
I don't know why.
Did you miss the
I didn't. Oh, I forgot what I had.
Thankfully, it's somewhat easy to get back up there.
He just wanted an extra coin down there.
Yeah, he was going for the extra coin. Good job, Noisy.
Don't get that.
Wait, 2 extra? What did I miss? Noisy's hacking. That's too many extra coins. Right, double, triple jump. Really nice.
Perfect.
That's really impressive. Oh, the swag! Oh. He will grab the star on the death zone. That's our
That
Noisy.
is so cool, though.
Yo.
Go to the chat again. Heinke, go to the chat. No,
No!
right now. They don't even care.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
No. Yet that kick into the star is not saving time. Yeah, he always does that at marathons. Now he wants to give us a good show.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
Give me a 152.
Ah man, you can do it. Just beat that pass. You can do it. What was the last marathon run we got?
All right, time for rainbow, right? After the toad, of course.
If you're new to Mario speedruns, Rainbow Ride is really impressive.
Yeah, there's a lot of places it can go really wrong, and a lot of the tricks are like hit or miss.
Yeah, if you remember all the carpet riding you had to do as a kid, we don't need that.
No, not as much at least. So just pay attention now. Now it gets funny. Or impressive, rather. Going for the lucky to skip here? Lucky to bounce. Would be weird to skip this one. Saves a little bit of time compared to the other strat where you go to the left side. And it's also very impressive.
Pretty nice.
Okay, Marcy's going for the 100 times route now. We were talking about it earlier, and if you didn't catch it, this is supposedly the longest star in the game, if you do it correctly.
You can get really unlucky here.
Yeah. I just want to grab 7 coins here, just to not get the star animation.
Activating the bomb for later.
It's necessary to get at any point, so might as well do it while he's there.
I mean, technically you can get that last star without the bomb shot, the cannon shot, but yeah,
I don't think he's gonna BLJ off a carpet. Calm down.
you would have to BLJ there.
Yeah, inhuman.
That's probably, I don't know if a human ever done that.
I don't know. Pretty sure no one has. Oh, Noisy going with the bass line, I can hear.
Oh, we killed the ground. Where are the carpet tricks?
No carpet swag.
No carpet swag.
Are you gonna do the glitchy thing over here, at least? Yeah, he's doing it. What do you call
Give
that?
us a triple jump, dude. Oh, he doesn't do it. Nah, I don't want him to die. It's really unnecessary to do stuff like that.
Fine, happy.
Yay! Mario's just moving.
You actually get hit by the fire if you don't jump off, right? Yeah.
That's the worst, man. If you get hit by the fire and you fall off the carpet, that's the worst.
Okay. Do the wall kick there to save a little bit of time, but if it fails, you lose probably like 1.5 minutes or something.
No, if you fall down there, you land on the carpet. You can't actually fail it.
Yeah,
Really?
you can miss it.
Oh no.
Oh,
But it's pretty uncommon.
yeah.
Because if you bonk it, you usually land on the ground.
But you have 4 frames to wall kick, so usually it does not end in horror. It got both lucky 2 bounces, so really good rainbow ride. Actually, have you even made any mistakes here really yet? It's really good so far.
All right, and the cannon shot with a windy side flip.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I love that. It looks so cool.
What? Just oh, did he throw like a? Wait, what happened? What exploded?
There's a bomb on the ship.
The ship? Oh. Did you trigger it? I didn't even see that. That was really weird. But yeah. There's 3 more stars in here left. Yeah, you can do this on both sides of that, but this is way easier to get done. It's slightly slower, but yeah, no big difference. Yeah, 1 more star and then it's the sky. Boss in the sky. Top of Tippy.
What's even missing? Reds?
Yeah. If he gets this triple jump, there's not really anything he can mess up. The reds are pretty straightforward. Well, actually, he can still like do some mistakes. Like that.
Jinx, dude.
I think we're juking him too hard. Jinxing him too hard. That's interesting.
You want to give us the wall kick?
Yeah, he is.
He's giving us the wall kick.
Yeah. You could tell he was running for the wall.
It's going to be 52. It can be better than the safe.
Yeah, go for that.
Go for the BLJ.
So yeah, the final star of the game, going for BLJ apparently.
If he gets that, okay,
It's not worth it anymore.
If he would get the BLJ immediately, it would be worth it.
Oh, nice BLJ at the end there. But yeah, the final star of the game is picked up on the way to the final boss fight, so pretty convenient. This also changes the route up a little bit compared to the 70 star and other kind of stuff.
I did that VLJ once in 70 star.
That's not allowed.
I know. I realized that it was banned after.
That was like an arbitrary 70-star run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
besides
mean,
missing the red coin, that was
besides-
very, very good.
Done like faster strats, but like it's not that it.
Yeah,
You lost like 5 seconds on red coin, so that's it.
that was the only real mistake. RNG was the only problem here. So the final totally hidden red coin back here. What? Well, the run is over in like a minute, so how long is like a perfect throws from now on?
40
Is that
seconds.
35, 40 seconds, yeah. Yeah.
Hurry, boys.
Oh, that works. Thankfully, you weren't at an angle for that.
Yeah, you can catch Bowser midair.
Yeah. But you have to make sure he's landed on the ground first because the blast from the... Oh, nice. Barely. Are you ready on time?
152.
What was your ESA time? Alright. Is this a PB? No, it's just kidding.
Oh, follow Noisy on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Noisy.
Yeah.
NOIZEEH.
So next run coming up is SMS. Is it any percent or is it 120?
Any percent.
Any percent, yeah. So it's SMS at, yeah, of course, any percent by
wanna
316 Chris
sit
over here.
You want to sit here?
Teethbach, get in here! Are you sure you're not keeping the microphone?
I need to get my.
Yeah, I won't commentate this. I don't know enough about like. Do you have any commentators?
Just say stupid stuff all the time.
I can't.
Oh, you can.
But Noisy, you won't be a do crew then. Can you do commentary? No. Oh, it's Silent Hill now? Hold on. Apparently it's not Super Mario Sunshine. It's Silent Hill 2, so go watch that.
Which spot should I take?
No. Apparently it's Silent Hill.
Hello guys, this is Crippe from the Tech Table. For those of you who wanted to watch Super Metroid, sadly COD Power couldn't make it to DreamHack. So since we're behind schedule, we're gonna cut Super Metroid and go on with Silent Hill 2 by T-Dog. So again, apologies for this, but at least we're all caught up in the schedule now.
But it doesn't say like, oh, whatever.
So you got some rest?
I didn't know you were messing.
I know, right? I didn't know I ran 120 either.
Wait, what? Oh.
Can I run over or you?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You want a donut?
No. I'm really hungry though.
Just like at any point in the run, say, and I'll like give you like a bite.
No, no. I mean, if you're eating one, I can take a bite.
Yeah, we can do that. Like, at some point. Like you can just like, if you poke me on the side like twice,
No, please.
I'll like start eating because that's. Yeah, like if you're really.
They can
hungry,
hear us, by the way.
I'll make it look like it's like a nice thing, like Like I can just start eating now.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna ask you something, and then you're gonna say it like you pretend as if you just wanted to explain it.
Okay.
But you're not making noise.
What?
He didn't make some noise. What's wrong with him?
Or
Because of the music break. He didn't make any noise. I wonder if they can just like hear.
can you call me 360 Prism?
Tristan, they're failing.
Can you tell them to?
I don't know.
Can you type 360 Chrism?
360?
Yeah,
360
that's for
Chrism.
Chrism.
Yeah.
Because of the Twitch channel. Nice.
The DreamHack page
Where
is
am
better. It said Chrism 360
Can you read Italian?
No.
on the DreamHack.
I mean, I can read it.
They misspelled me too.
I can pronounce that.
I can pronounce in Italian.
Countdown?
Yeah. I mean,
Are you gonna use the memory card?
sure. I mean, you can plug it in when you say, hey, slow
Yeah,
down.
you need to start it with
Yeah,
the
I
memory
know.
card.
Wait. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Woo!
Yeah, Hive, I guess.
Super Mario Sunshine 80%.
Good luck, man.
Thanks. One of the games with the longest intro cutscenes ever. That's not as long as this. But it's totally worth it. Like, I love the cutscenes. It's the best. It's like a good movie. Like yeah. It's moving.
The fun part about running this game is that you can enjoy a lot of cutscenes when you reset.
I like that I'm playing Mario here, and over there are being zombies slayed.
What?
There he's playing Silent Hill, and there's Mario. It's like
I
good.
thought you called me a zombie.
No,
slave.
no, no.
I was like, what?
All right. All right. Oh, first question that's probably in the chat. No, this is not Spanish, and this is Italian, and it's the fastest language to play the game in.
By how much is it faster?
It's 11 seconds faster than English.
And around 7 days than Japanese. On the any person category. It's a
PAL is fastest for once.
yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Wow.
There's some disputes about the
So
loading
flag.
time, but if you use Nintendo Wii and not a GameCube, it's around the same loading time in all versions of the game. Otherwise, PAL could be a little slower.
Okay.
Good thing it's telling me how to play the game because I don't know.
On the plantings at the beginning, you get damaged, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you would go there before grabbing the water thingy.
Yeah.
Would you respawn without your gear if you died there?
If you die before grabbing flood, you would just respawn wherever the last loading was.
Okay.
And we apologize for the high music. We can't do anything
I mean, if you
about it.
manage to die before grabbing flood, that's quite an accomplishment.
I was just thinking of like,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe they give you that and you skip cutscenes.
No, we actually tried to die and beat the plant at the same time, and every kind of stuff to skip this intro cutscene, but it's not working.
Okay.
There's been many attempts about trying to skip some
If you die on the file select, which is possible with cheating, you skip the intro cutscene. You skip this part of the game.
People have attempted to die at the same frame as you're picking up flood, but that doesn't work. The game just soft locks and crashes.
Oh.
If you die while grabbing flood, I've never done that before.
Oh well, not actually die, just interrupted with their talking to...
Oh, you mean the loading zone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. We only have to wait 4 minutes now. we don't have time for this. The cutscene is really important. I could go to the toilet now, but
Huh?
no.
Nah, that's too long.
Huh?
That's too far.
It's too far.
Can we get a lot of objection in the chat? That would make me happy. I mean, I can't see the chat right now, but maybe I can feel it, you know. we can feel the chat.
We all need to do it at the same time, objection.
I know.
Is the chat able to hear the music?
I think they should be able to.
Really
Just,
loud.
like, slow, but I don't think it picks up too much like
Wireless?
No, it's 3G.
It's dead, right?
Nice. But you guys are way too early, man. Come on.
Now they're switching to reject.
The truth is obvious. Objection!
overruled.
Obiezione!
I used my left hand to this for a reason.
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Because you're left-handed. Ah, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm left-handed.
Really?
Maybe that's why. But we can't go. There's a cutscene, Vincent. We can't just walk by.
I didn't warm up at all, but
You did.
I mean before playing.
The moonlight shadow.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I don't think I can hear that.
It takes up like a low volume of the music, but not too much.
Oh, okay.
Sorry that you guys don't have the English subtitles, but
What?
I mean I'm talking to the chat.
Yeah, I get it. But I presume most people can hear it anyways.
Actually, it doesn't matter if my name is Chrism or 360 Chrism. I just realized. I own both the URLs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Is it because you're popular?
This game doesn't have a
Or
lot
because
of
I
cutscenes, but
asked
it has an
someone to give it to me.
cutscene.
Let's not talk about it. All right.
Can I ask a question? Did you ever play with high techno music in the background?
No, I've never played with techno music in the background.
Only like Taylor Swift, I guess.
Yeah, Taylor Swift is bae. Oh fuck. Dude, really?
So apparently when you have water on the ground and you're sliding, you're getting faster. Is that over a limited distance or
No.
until you reach the end?
You can infinitely slide with the water.
Okay.
And it's the fastest way to move as well.
What we often do when we enter a level, if we have flood, is that we switch quick to the hover. We hover for a split second, then we release it, and then we dive. And then it's the same speed as if we would dive into the water.
No, I shouldn't. I'm so nervous, you know. No. Oh, too late.
Is that a cutscene skip you can do there?
No. I mean, later we're doing a cutscene skip.
Huh?
I can spray the M during the cutscene, so it opens faster.
Oh, okay.
Task could spray, and
But
then
it
would,
saves like, I don't know.
Yeah. Task can
not
actually
even half a
dive
second.
into it while the cutscene is
No,
running.
that's the weird stuff that Task can do.
Only Task.
Right. Personally, one of the hardest parts of the game for me already. The first level. No, Edina, wait. There's a cutscene coming up.
This shine is a little RNG depending on where the position of that guy is. If it's close to the wall, you will lose a lot of time.
All right, those wall, yeah, you can. Those wall kicks up the windmill are really hard. I don't know. I got it first try though. Easy peasy.
It's like made of like kind of paper. You can break it.
I wish people could hear you. No, it's not. It's not the easiest though.
So right here, Chris is doing a strat that he's standing on the side of him, and that makes him turn around instantly. Otherwise, he will look around for a while, and then he will turn around 90 degrees.
The best is getting stronger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chris would have failed if there was no arrow.
At least there's no sign to use. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's in the end of the run, so hopefully the concept is over, you know.
Yeah, it works like in Super Mario 64. You can ground pound below the star. Ground pound will give you some height. Can be really useful, not just for shine grab.
So this is one of the shines that is more interested in Manio's opinion because it's one of the secret levels, which Shadow Mario takes away your flood. And he will use a lot of cool movements to get through it quick, with speed jumps and so on.
Alright, the first secret level without flood. No. It's pretty straightforward, literally.
This is probably the easiest secret level. You just need to learn exactly what the input is in the beginning and you get it. The cycle is like perfect.
Yeah, that's definitely the easiest secret in the game.
Just go straight.
Yep.
Can you BLJ?
No, you can't BLJ. You can't even long jump. Alright, the first cutscene skip in this game. We will be skipping a lot of cutscenes. You can explain it.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we are on the last page when we get hit the spot, we're going to move as far back as possible. And then we're shooting or spraying the water in, and then you slide it to the other portal to go in the world again. And if we enter the portal before the cutscene is about to play, you will enter it while we start to play, and you will skip most of the cutscene.
I hope I won't fail it.
You will
After
see it
the
coming up right now.
explanation.
That should work.
Nice job. So we get teleported back and then enter, and it looks really creepy.
Is there 2 Marios in this game?
No.
How can you beat 2 places?
There are kind of 2 Marios in this game.
But
Stunt
one
double.
just looked really, really strange.
Yeah. There's always an animation when enters a world, which is like 5 seconds where he actually hits the loading zone, and that won't interrupt, so he will start with teleporting one model to the cutscene, and then he will randomly enter the loading zone of the world he entered.
Okay.
I will fail that. Back up straight.
What was supposed to happen?
I had a really bad angle when I was going for the 7th red coin,
Okay.
so I couldn't make it to the next platform I wanted to go for, so I got for a backup one.
like a 1 second loss. It's not a big deal. And the strat we're doing on the ropes, if you die into the rope, Mario will grab it. But if you ground pound right before hit it, you will actually just be able to jump straight after. So we jump, dive, ground pound, jump, dive, ground pound, and so on.
Okay.
Alright, the second boss fight. We gotta beat PD again. This time it's a bit harder and a bit more random.
This is one of the most heavily RNG levels. There's 2 big RNG levels in this game. It's this kind, and then there's also a casino. And then when you meet King Luden, or yeah.
Whoa. Oh. Always stay clean, boys. No, I'm actually cleaning this so I can move freely.
That's good RNG. So if you sense a wind like that, you can't go and do the same strat as the first time with going around. But if you have really good RNG, he'll open his mouth instantaneously.
Oh, okay.
Really good RNG in the car.
Really good RNG.
Nice. Kind of what it looks like if you have perfect RNG.
If he goes this way, it's a really good RNG. Oh boy. Oh boy.
That's like one of the best cycles you can get. Nice. Wow. That's really good.
I knew it.
How did that move?
If you clip if you ground pound too early, you will clip through him for some reason.
How terrible was that RNG? Was that really good?
So how much time would you say?
Yeah, it was really good.
How much time would you say it loses if you get the worst RNG? Like 30, 40 seconds?
Oh, it can be like 30 seconds slower if you get the RNG. Yeah. Yes? No, it's not. Alright, I'm using the German route. That's the official name of the community.
German route.
Yeah, we're finishing Bianco. That's what we do. Because of this little. I hate the stage.
What are you doing?
That's my route. I always do that. I never did anything else.
So currently it's doing the German route.
That's like 2 seconds slower. If it's any slower. No one ever timed it.
Okay, so the reason why normally what like a really quick experience to do is we would go to the next world, because as you saw a cutscene played, because we can unlock on the next world. And why we want to go there instantly is because if you open it, you won't see the cutscene again. But since you saw it, then it was like 2-3 seconds.
This is the hardest secret for me.
You need to see it one more time. And this is focus time. This is a really hard jump coming up.
Oh, I missed that. The angle was a bit too far to the left.
Yeah.
That's alright, man. That's like a 20-second time loss. I will go for it till I get it.
Really?
That's the way.
Oh.
That was really close. That was really close. Holy shit, man.
So normally you need to wait for the cube to go all over the gap, which is really slow.
I'm a terrible person for yawning.
What?
I'm a terrible person for yawning.
Because the wall kick I did was really low, I lost like a second or two, and I can mess up the cycle already. So I just went safe there.
So that cutscene.
And that's personally my least favorite secret. Like really hard. I'm so glad this is over. That's also why I prefer this route, because it gets it out of the way already.
This was a cutscene like 1.5 seconds before like showing off that you can fight this boss, and it needs was 2 extra times to this route. So it's, I guess it needs like 3-4 seconds to this route.
1 hour.
But
1:30.
it's really safe.
I'll probably get like 125.
Ah. What? What are you expecting of me, dude?
12.9 reset.
We're expecting.
No, I mean the pace is really good right now.
Yeah.
Driving home now to watch you.
What?
Okay.
His fans is driving home now to watch you.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Who is it?
Oh yeah.
Shout him out.
I'm wondering how long it will take.
No.
Oh dang.
The bonk.
So there's no cut to skip for this, although we can actually move kind of during the cutscene. So what we're gonna do is right when killing, we're gonna slide on the water, which will make, when the cutscene starts, to make Mario slide closer to the tower, because we'll stand really far from it otherwise.
You want to eat one? No, if you want to eat. Oh, I was too early. I slided a bit too early there, so I landed in the tower. Whatever, man. No, you can land right in front of the M.
I guess you can talk a little about the Gelato Beach skip.
Oh god, yeah. Gelato Beach skipping is incoming. That's the biggest time save in the whole game. It saves 10 minutes over the old any percent route. It basically skips 6 missions.
Yeah.
What was the world record before it was found?
The world record before it was found was 129.
So many people think that it's like you need to get 50 shines to beat the game, but the game is made that you need to beat every Shadow Mario and then you have 50 shines. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna glitch in to get the 8th shine, and then you will unlock all the ones before, which will make us able to grab the 7th shine, and we can skip the 6th or the 6th. And he's doing it now, and that's really precise.
Oh, okay, didn't get it. That might have messed up the angle a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I still got it, but I hovered a bit too early there. You can't just hold forward because you will clip out. You have to slowly go forward there, and when you're above the shine, you just fall.
So what we do is we get a perfect angle so the coconut rolls straight back. And oh, he's got it.
I got it. Yeah, even if I fail this for 9 minutes, it's still worth it.
Yeah. So it's really hard because the roof is like at a really strange angle. So you need to hold forward and hover at a specific time, and you clip inside the roof. But if you continue holding forward, you will go so quick you will clip under the roof. So at a specific time, you need to start holding a little back to lose some speed, and then you need to gain height, so you then can go in the glass capsule.
All right. Because we got Gelato Skip, the 8th shine in the level, we can control the next mission we want to do, and that's obviously Shadow Mario.
Very good, Shadow Mario.
You have so much time there. If you go in first person while grabbing the shine, Mario will look away. That's pretty funny.
So now coming up is a glitch called U-skip. Or not now, but anyways, to get up in this tower, I mean, you need the turbo nozzle. Yeah, rocket nozzle. And what we can do is we can do some tricky jumps up the tower and we can actually get up to 4. And that's a faster route. Although it forces him to do as I was trying to say, the usual skip.
Villaggio delle Palme.
This is a little RNG based, but it's not too hard much.
What is the RNG part here? I guess the
that can go to your right or forward, or right. Like it's RNG what direction they're going to go to.
Okay.
So far I had the perfect RNG, and yeah, okay, that's the perfect RNG.
Yeah. We once we beat the 3rd jump, we pause the game and get out of pause immediately again, because the shine will spawn immediately right after. You don't have to wait for it. I mean, I know it costs time to pause, but overall you save like a second because the shine will spawn way faster.
But if you see like you're very long away from the mushroom, there's no point doing it. You can just cover up on it. Piantissimo.
Oh yeah, Piantissimo. That's like the hardest part of the whole game. Oh what? I jumped through him. Jesus.
So this is kind of like the Koopa in Super Mario 64. They need to race him to specific points to race through the level. But just like Super Mario 64, they're really slow and really easy. Like you can almost like just walk and you will get before them. As you can see, he's doing it really slow now.
Yeah, you have so much time.
Huh?
Yeah, I totally knew that.
Yeah. But compared to a map,
So I guess it does not run faster when you finish it faster?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter if you finish faster. You can lose this if you fall down here. That happened to so many times. Yeah, if you're too confident grabbing the shine or getting to the pole, you can just fall off. Happened. There's also a chance to clip through the ground, but it only happened once to me. It's like you grab the pole and you slide through the ground. It's really weird.
Through the ground?
Straight through the ground. That's shout-outs to my chat.
So here we're doing another trick here. Now Shadowmare is gonna take his flood again. Although one difference is he's not in a secret world, it's in a normal world, and there's like lava all over it. And you need to go like around and do a lot of free shit. But he's gonna get hit, and he's gonna use as an advantage the invisibility frames to do some dives, and then he can skip pretty much the entire mission. It's a really quick shine. It's really cool one.
Nice.
Good job.
Much slower is the GameCube.
The loading time? I'm playing on the Wii currently. That's the fastest. It's faster. It's a few seconds faster than GameCube. Like 10 seconds? I'm not sure. Because of loading times.
Is that timed in a Y or in a black Wii?
Huh?
Is that timed in a white or in a black Wii?
Black Wii is a bit faster than white Wii.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Wii is faster than the GameCube, and the Black Wii is faster than that. Although it's not on all games. Specific games, like for example, Wind Waker and Sunshine, that's the two big ones. Those have faster loading times, but a few frames every time you enter a loading zone. So it stacks up a lot through all the whole run. So I guess the fastest, if you want to run this, is Pale, Italian, and Black Wii. That's of course GameCube.
No. If you hold him and hold forward, he speeds up for some reason.
Yeah. And by the way, that was really good RNG. That's also RNG, depending on if it goes forward, right, or left. It wasn't the best one, but
Dude,
it was
what?
still good.
Why did he do it?
Why did it take me so long to spray him? It's okay. Oh, we slide it off. I have no idea.
So coming up is Chris' favorite shine in the whole game.
No, it's all right. It's not too bad. I guess it's Yoshi skip plus the Chucksta secret.
Yeah.
So you're skipping Yoshi entirely in this one?
No.
No,
You need Yoshi later. It's just in this level.
It's actually possible to clip inside and skip Yoshi to enter a specific world. Although the problem is it must be. So the whole town there is in different, like in I think it's 3 different levels. One when it's flooded, one normal like now, and one the first time you go there. And the first time the wall on the other side is like bad. So you can actually do the clip, but it's super slow. Oh nice dude, that's perfect.
That was really good.
Nice.
I need to mesh. That was a pretty accurate impression there.
Yeah. So pretty much what we do is we pretty much jump off the mushroom and then like we clip inside the tree behind it, and then we hover under it and we can clip.
No, at least I go.
And I will do another little trick, which you can say about this, guys.
Yep.
Is that RNG?
Yes, it's RNG how fast this Chucksta is moving, and you can make it all the way over here to jump to the last platform, but you need really good RNG for that.
It takes around 20 seconds if you have that RNG. Or depending on how slow it is to walk to the point Chris is waiting.
Alright, here I'm meshing Y, so I can get a backwards throw. Alright, I'm so glad this is over too.
Can they say anything besides I'm a Chuckster?
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know, something in Italian. Alright. No! Nudity.
So now we run as a little like, it's not as many like really scary shines in a while now.
Huh? What did you say?
It's not many scary shines in a while now.
Oh no.
We got past the hardest one. There's some hard ones in the RNG based, but yeah.
Let's see if you can do a good tempo.
So in chat, you can guess the time he will finish all of these 10, and the ones that are right get 10 points in his channel.
Well,
and he needs to guess with the milliseconds as well.
What? Like 2 minutes. Plus minus, yeah.
I'll get 2:54.
That can happen.
I get. Oh, the set is up again.
Hey.
Oh, I missed.
It's on the challenge. I don't know. Look, you gotta click no.
Oh!
I said 2:02:54.
Yeah, Flippy guessed 2:02:54, which is technically impossible because there's no frame for that.
Oh, so I'm like spot on.
But you got it, yeah, you got it. It's exactly what Flippy guessed.
Do you know what I get for that?
Nothing.
You have to eat a donut.
No.
Dude, I don't even like. I'm so good.
So someone's wondering in the chat, so I guess you could do a roll call.
Roll call? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm Flippy_O.
I'm Crazy.
I'm not cut up.
They are making out.
Yeah.
I'm time with the hot dad.
And I'm Link 7. That was weird.
Who the fuck is
I'm what?
Ricky.